Good afternoon, it's Jilly Cube from the Sunshine Coast in Queensland, Australia. I'm coming to you today with a dip. Okay, they're very easy to do, so they're very good for beginners. And I did this one quite a while ago. I will put the link on my video, but it's one of my favorites. And I've been offered many times, to buy it, but it's just one of my absolute favorites, so I love it. I'm going to do the same colors again, or similar to this, because I love it so much. I'm just doing them on these smaller pieces. Now, I'm not sure whether I should dip. I think I might dip onto the chunky bubble wrap. That's what I might dip onto. So I might move that out of the way, my lovely one, so I don't get it mucked up. And I might dip on chunky bubble wrap. A dip for a dip. Where is it? Okay. This is the chunky, lumpy, like me, chunky and lumpy bubble wrap. So I might dip onto the chunky bubble wrap. It kind of gives like a little indentation effect. And obviously I keep the bubbles onwards and upwards. So I'm going to just tape that. I'm going to just tape that particular piece of bubble wrap down, so when I do lift my canvases off it, it doesn't, stick to it and rise up and go all over the place. So I will do it this way. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Really appreciate you all. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It's absolutely free and it helps me to keep creating without asking you guys for anything. So, okay, there is my dip area. So I just kind of marking it. It doesn't really matter if I get paint elsewhere on it. It just sort of gives me an idea of where I want to put me dippy stuff. So gloves would be a good idea. Now today I'm using the Mont, just the Mont poster paints. I think in the US you call them tempura, whatever. But because I add my pouring medium exactly the same as I do with my acrylics, I add the pouring medium of the clear PVA, the Mont clear PVA and water at 70-30. The pouring recipe will be in the drop down box underneath this video. So in essence, once you've added the glue to your paint, it essentially becomes an acrylic paint, because the same ingredients are in acrylic paints as are in the PVA. So adding the PVA to your paint is basically making an acrylic, so I'm told. So I've already got some pre-mixed up in these lovely little Lovely Life bottles, squeegee bottles, and I've got some of the same colours made up as what I had for my beautiful one. So I'm just going to see if it works. You usually need to keep your paints a little bit thicker and not too runny for this particular dips. I've done it runny before and it hasn't worked, but well, it's worked but not as nice. So this is obviously the white, and I'm just going to do the outline. I'm hoping, because this is real chubby bubbles, that it's still going to look as nice. Oh well, you have to try these things. Now, anybody that's seen me do these dips before will know that I do in this chevron pattern, like V's, just because that's how I get that lovely pattern on the dip afterwards. So I haven't got much in this, and that was a lot of the purple was in my previous one. So I hope. Get these. Oh. Well, we're coming up to the weekend here, so I'm not sure when I'll be posting this one, but I hope you guys all have a nice weekend and enjoy your time, whether you're on your own, with friends or family. Just do something that you love to do. And if ever I'm alone or I want something to get my mind off things, definitely art is the go. I'll just walk the dogs around my paddock and come across, I will try and post it. I don't know if it was a koala bear in the tree or it was some other animal. I will try to post it at the end, let you guys see it. It seemed like it was a koala bear in the tree, but I haven't seen them in my property before. I've obviously seen them here in the Noosa Shire where we live, but not here. So that, now this is very runny, so I'm just hoping that I don't stuff it up by doing this so runny, but just give it a go. So I just made all of these up. They've been made up probably 4 or 5 weeks now, and I have them so I can use them. I use all the old bottles that have, especially that have a squeezy nozzle on. You can just make up paints in them. So good, because you've got it, you know, you've got it there ready to go. This is the yellow, and remember they're all poster paints. That blue was very runny, so I'm not, oops, I'm going to get green come out in this because of the blue and the yellow for sure, but that's okay, absolutely fine. Oh, and of course it had the lovely turquoise, which I love turquoise, and I love doing things with turquoise, like adding phthalo blue, and then it kind of makes it the teal. But I'm thinking that these paints are very runny for a dip, but I'll try it, see how we go. A little teeny tiny bit of black, not too much, but a little bit. I did have a little bit in the other one, so I'll see how we go. It's certainly nice having the paints all made up and you haven't got to think about it on a day when you just decide that you want to give it a paint. You want to paint. That's all the black I'm going to use. I'll go back now with some more white, because I'd rather have the white swamp it than anything else. Now, if you get any like little holes where your dipped canvas doesn't, that's all right, because you can use your balloon to give it the kiss of life. As you know, my favourite thing is the balloon, in the art world anyway. And it used to be the favourite thing to play with as a child, except when it went pop. That scared the bejesus out of me. Okay, just move these things aside. So I'll just try dipping the one canvas to start with. Got a little box of goodies here. I was going to put some gold in there, but I will leave it for this time being. Okay, so dipping on chubby bubbles, chubby bubble wrap. So just take it nice and easy, just give it a nice press into the chubby bubbles, and on a wing and a prayer it should be pretty good, who knows, but you can always try to fix it up if it's not, and if it's not then you just try again. It's just paint. Okay, here we go. This is the reason why I stick my chubby bubbles down. Oh, okay. Oh, that's not too bad at all. Just trying to think what's so much different about the other one. Oh, that's coming up lovely actually. I'm getting some lovely lacing. I will go ahead and do the other one. So I get 2 for 1. I might just put a bit more white in it. So that lacing coming up in there is pretty nice. So what other colour? Some more purple. That's what it hasn't got much of. I've run out. No, it's not going to work. I just soak these bottles to get all the paint out of them and then reuse them, obviously. Yeah, a little bit left there. The bubble wrap is looking like a whole piece of art all on its own. Pretty nice. Okay, I've got a little bit of yellow left in there I'll use up. I might be able to get... Sometimes it's just not worth it, is it? When you're trying to get bits out of bottles and... Okay, that's 2 that I've got to watch. I've got a nice big... Yeah, these bottles are great. They're the Mont bottles that I've used, but I've made up some paint in them. Then I've just used one of these squeezy tops off the glue, so everything can be reused, and they're great because they, you know, just squirt out like such. Put a bit more of the blue in. I probably didn't need any too much, but of course I go overboard. Let's go for the second. Probably could get 3, like do a triptych, diptych, hip stitch, whatever it's called, I don't know. Stitch, hitch, hip stitch, triptych. Oh, I'm hopeless with words and you all know that, so bear with me, crazy lady at work. Just go nice and gently and take your time. Not hurried by anyone. Your art room, your rules, your way. So it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. You just enjoy your process. Just going to move that other one up so I can put this one on and then show you the 2 of them when they're finished. Okay. Just basically making sure that you're transferring a good chunk of that paint to your canvas. Let's go the other way, hey? Oh, living dangerously. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's actually quite nice. Look at the chubby bubbles. I'm going to leave that one to dry too. Okay, I'll bring them both over now. Just pop them on there. Oh my goodness. I love them. Love, love, love. Okay. I wish I'd got more of that purple come through because that is so lovely. I'm going to get me a little teeny tiny, it's just a normal size balloon that I put a bit of water in to give it a bit of weight. So anywhere that there's any bare canvas or little holes, or you want to transfer some colour, just use some colour off your chubby bubbles. And then just tiny, teeny little balloon kisses wherever you choose to do them, and it just fills in, gives it the kiss of life, as I've said before. But this is beautiful actually. It's lovely. This method of the dip is very good to do with children, or to if you're a beginner, because you're basically pretty guaranteed that you get some really lovely outcomes from them. They're just lovely, really nice. I think so. Anyway, okay. Yeah, I needed some more of that lovely purple in there, because that really, like my other one had a lot of purple in. I'll hold it up again in a second. Let's see if I can find some purple. And it just looked lovely. Okay, there you go, chubby bubbles. It kind of having the chubby bubbles, it kind of gives it like a stippled effect. Is that a word, stippled? So you can kind of have them any which way, that's nice. Any which way you choose. So I'm going to leave those to dry. I'm going to leave the wrap to dry too. There will be some photos on at the end, and you can have a squizzy at those. Oh, got rid of me one bit of purple that I had there. I might have to put some more purple in it. Anyway, there you go. It looks absolutely nothing like the one that I was trying to, because look how much purple and blue I had in that. And I did dip that from one big canvas to the next big canvas. So I might give that another go on the weekend of doing that. But I'm very happy with those. They look like somebody's painted some fine art on there. Oh, well, they have. It is fine art. So have a look at the photos at the end. Tell me what you think. Yeah, let me know if you've had a go at this, or you can always post your results on our Australian acrylic pouring group on Facebook. It isn't just for Australia, it's for everybody worldwide. But that is really lovely method to do with your children, to do yourself, because it really does create some awesome effects and makes you look like a brilliant artist, if I do say so myself. So bye for now. Stay safe, people. Please have a great weekend, and until next time, see ya. My joke for today is, oh my goodness, what do you call a bear without any teeth? A gummy bear. Why did the picture go to jail? Because it was framed. Okay, you're free to roll your eyes, people. Thanks for joining me. Till next exciting episode. Bye for now.